I'm super excited that you've come here to my live stream. I'm Sharon Koenig, your mindset and success coach, and today I am going to be talking about ditching the hustle so that you can have a happier life, a more abundant life, and get out of overwhelm in your life and your business, because there are so many people that are living this hustle lifestyle, right? Like it's a badge of honor. And I used to do this actually, and I know some people that are doing this, so I thought it was a very important topic to talk about. A lot of my friends are online entrepreneurs, service-based businesses, and here we are in the 21st century, and we all feel like we have to hustle, right? I don't know if you read the book called Crush It. It was amazing. It was a very good book, and a lot of people are taking it to heart even today. And you want to be seen everywhere. You just want to crush it, right? And the thing is that we are living in overwhelm. We are all so stressed out. And let's all take a deep breath now. Right? Because it is a pretty big deal. The problem with all of this is that it overflows to our personal life. But people say to me, but don't I have to hustle to, make my financial goals? Well, there's a lot of truth to that, but some of you know who have worked with me, some of you have not worked with me. I am a values-based coach, and I feel like this is what everyone is missing. So I'm going to tell you some stories here to kind of get you to know where I'm coming from and why I am a values-based coach. I have been in business for 25 years. I think it's been a minute anyway, and we've had online businesses. I had an online business back in 1998 before Google really was big, and I had my little ones, and we had a full-service computer firm at the time, and I was literally coding when I was pregnant with my second baby. And it was really something. I was answering phones while I'm nursing, and it was a mess. And cleaning and cooking and doing all the ads. And there was so much hustle. And that was before Gary Vaynerchuk came out with his book, Clearly. So here I'm hustling. I've got a couple of locations in my computer firm. I'm doing the wifey thing, I'm doing the mommy thing, and I am the backbone of our business. We were doing the ads back in the Yellow Page days. I don't know if you're here in America and you remember the Yellow Page days. If you do, give me a heart. The thing is that what I realized was, thank you so much for the hearts and the thumbs up. I'll take it. The thing is that, we had a six-figure business back then. And it was rocking and it was rolling, but guess what? The family was breaking down. So that's where your values come from. So when I coach people, you've really got to start with a couple of things. Actually, there's one thing to start with, and that is your values. You cannot design your life, design your business, your ideal business, if you are locked in tight to this idea. I had a skin spa, brick and mortar skin spa. I was chained to the skin spa. I could not go anywhere. You can't take a day off. If any of you have ever had a brick and mortar type business, give me a thumbs up. Tell me if you've ever had anything like that. So I know that you know the pain. You can't take a day off. You can't go anywhere. You can't travel about. Well, you got to start thinking about, you're not always going to be doing this, right? You're going to retire. You're going to sell the business. You want to start thinking about what kind of life you're going to have someday, right? So you got to be thinking about your exit strategy. You got to start thinking about what kind of lifestyle you want. If you want to travel, if you want love in your life, you want to have fitness in your life where you're literally taking care of yourself. Because a lot of people, entrepreneur or not, are not taking very good care of their health. And the thing is that we need to be thinking ahead about the lifestyle. So this all begins with your values. You've got to know what your values are. For me, it is my health, and then below that is my family. So clear back, in getting back to my other story, when I had my very first business, we literally were working so hard that we didn't have enough time for the family, and it broke the family apart. So if you are not in touch with your core values, the values for your life, the values for your business, and have that vision for what you want for your lifestyle, then you're going to have some struggles. The other part of that is your mindset. Now, I know a lot of people are going to poo-poo this. I know. You want to rock and roll. You want to make your business succeed. And you're all tooth and nail, and you want to go after that marketing, and you want to go after all of those strategies. I get it. I'm with you there. But understand that you've got to take the time to understand the mindset. That is where everything begins, values and mindset. And people are really missing both of those. There's the very beginning stages of understanding what kind of life you want. And yes, when you have your own business, it is like a baby. It is a high needs baby, and it needs you to nurture it, and you've got to feed it. You've got to take care of it. It's with you every day. Sometimes for some people, it's in the middle of the night. I remember my first business with the full service computer firm. People were calling at all hours of the night because their PCs were broken and they were down. And believe me, when your PC is down, baby, you know, the world is falling apart, right? If you know what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up. So the thing is that you have to draw the lines. You have to have boundaries, because this hustle, like what Gary Vaynerchuk is talking about, it can only take you so far. And a lot of people don't understand that. So being a values-based coach and working with me, you know, this is what I'm going to teach. You've got to be able to ditch the hustle because you want a happier life, right? And this is something a lot of people don't get. So like with my brick and mortar, finally, it was probably almost 5 years ago with my brick and mortar business, I realized that I wanted more. I wasn't there for the kids as much. I'm single at that point, and I wasn't there for the kids as much. And I was stressed out. I was very overwhelmed. And I don't want this for you. This is no way for anyone to live. And many, many years ago, clear back in the 90s, when I was stressed out with trying to hustle with the babies on top of it, you know, it was no way for us to have a marriage. And ultimately, it broke apart. So this is why I say, you know, if you can really understand what you have to do for your lifestyle and your values and your mindset, your business and your life will all blend together. You'll have greater vision and more clarity to make things happen in your world. So this is something that we are literally missing. We are wearing the badge of honor. I'm busy. I'm making some things happen. Yeah, baby. And see, this is the thing we don't really want to embrace in our life, because ultimately that kind of hustle is going to make you burn out. It's going to probably ruin some relationships. And a lot of people, they finally get into middle age and they realize, well, I have just crapped my life away because I wasn't there for the kids. I wasn't there for my wife. I've missed out on all of my young years to go and travel, to do some different things, and all because you had this vision, tunnel vision really, of wanting to make shizzle happen. And I get that, but there is a new way. The thing is that so many of us are falling into this trap of the online business. You know, we've done away with the yellow pages, no more of that, and now we're blogging, and if you have the brick and mortar, maybe you are doing the flyers, right? And none of this stuff works anymore. We hear a lot about attraction marketing, right? And relationship marketing. And there is a right way and a wrong way. And some people are falling into traps with that too, because there are systems out there that literally are scams. And we have to be really careful about that. This is where the shiny object syndrome comes in. And we need to make sure that we are not falling for that. So what do you do, right? Well, again, it all starts with your lifestyle, your own values, and your own mindset. You need to find somebody who has done what you want to do and find out how they did it. And this is really what's missing for a lot of people. But know that there is another way. So, like all of this slamming social media the way that Gary talks about, I don't do that anymore. I used to do that, but I found out that it just doesn't work anymore. So what does work? I mean, clearly, like when I was back in the 90s, when I had the other business, we used to do Yellow Pages ad, and it was like $2,000 a month for advertising alone. And it worked. And that's the thing. It still works today. Maybe not Yellow Page ads, but you got to invest in your business with advertising, and I don't mean flyers and that kind of thing, but you've got to get yourself, your business, your message in front of the right people, right? And this will just shave off so much of the BS time that you're spending spinning your wheels on social media and doing all of that, the blogging. If you really think that someone is going to buy one of your products or your services through a blog post or a social media post, it just doesn't work that way. And this is that hustle that we've all fallen into. It just does not work anymore. So we really want to be careful what we're doing with that. Don't fall into that trap. It's a lie that we've been told by people. And, with regard to advertising with your business, again, with your values, you've got to find out what works for you. You want to make sure that it is in alignment with your zone of genius, right? So I like video, I like audio, I like doing things like this. So I've got my YouTube channel, and I'll put the link in the description after I get done with the live here today so you can check it out. But the thing is that we want to make sure that we're doing something that is in alignment with us, with our core values, that actually gets the call to action out to people, it gets your message out to people. And you've got to stop this social media hustle because it just doesn't work anymore. Just like when I had my other business, it is the advertising. You have to spend some money investing in yourself, investing in getting your message out there. And that is really what works. And I tell you, it will give you your life back. But understanding what your values are and what working on your mindset is going to be key here. So I hope you got a lot out of this message today. I really see a lot of people still doing this and not understanding that they need to invest a little bit differently, not so much more, but work smarter, not harder. So thanks so much for watching, and I will be back again in another time. So thanks so much. Talk to you later.